Good morning or evening, whenever time you're watching this. For me, it's morning. How are y'all doing this morning? Welcome to Sully's Side Quest. My name is Tyler, or you can call me Sully, and we go on a side quest in Minecraft every single day. So you should subscribe. This is fun. I'm speaking a little low this morning because Alex's family's in town and they're staying at my house, and my house is not that big. So you're getting ASMR Tyler this morning. ASMR Tyler. But y'all, last night, I stayed right here in AFK beside our automatic potato farm. Are y'all ready to see what it looks like? Hey, let's go. So I'm gonna throw literally chunk some stuff in here, because what I would like to do is go absolutely trade with these potatoes with my mans. All right, let's start the timer. Go. I have some plans in a second, but I'm gonna trade first. And let me turn the shaders on. Boom. Look how much different. What up, dog? What up, Jabba? Dude, you are about to get so many potatoes, Jabba. Look at this, y'all. We're about to be drowning in emeralds. Okay, well, and he has to go touch it again, but we just got like 20 emeralds right there. That's awesome. Okay, while Jabba figures his stuff out. Yeah, and Stanley, okay, we're not doing this today, but Stanley, I'm eventually going to make you a house, because I don't like that you're trapped. I know that, but you got to get to work, dude. You're a nitwit anyway, so. Bro's just looking at me. What up, bro? Okay, nothing in there. I need you to come touch this. Come over here. Oh. Okay, alright. Well, we can't wait on him, but I think that's super cool that we have a lot of potatoes now. Potatoes. Look, I think he's giving him more potatoes right now. Yeah, look at that. He just gave him a lot of potatoes. That's awesome. Okay. Did he touch it yet? No, he's still there. Alright, so the plan today, guys, is I think we need a little reset. I think we need to do some mining. I need a lot more iron for future cases. And so I think we're going to go mining to get some iron today, specifically. So, what do I need? I have potatoes here. I have some wood. I would like, I think, a bucket of water, but we can get that another time. I probably should bring my bow and arrows, so I'm gonna go drop off some of these tools and then come back. But guys, last night with Alex's family, we went and we watched Hail Mary in the movie theaters, and it was so good. My movie experience was a little iffy, just because the screen was wonky and the speakers weren't even on for the half of the movie. But it eventually got, they fixed at least the speakers, and it was so good. It was 3 hours long though, which is crazy, but it was really good. Silk touch and unbreaking. Do we have any more mending? I don't think we need this. We'll just keep this here for now. I would like to stash away a lot of this that I have, so that we can keep this. And we need some torches, but for now we don't have that, so I'm going to just leave what we got. Geronimo! Okay. Look, there's some coal right over there on this island that I haven't mined yet. Yeah, but the Hail Mary movie was super good. I had a fun day in Jackson yesterday with all my FCA friends. Oh, we need an arrow. That's okay. Look at how fast I go in the water. I'm always amazed at that for some reason. Okay. This should give us plenty of coal to use in the caves. So check this out. Alright, so that gave us 37 coal. Boom. I think I'm going to go back towards this area over here that I mined in a few weeks ago. The reason I want to get some iron and any redstone, honestly, is because we're about to start automating a lot of different things, and I need hoppers, a lot of different things. There is one of Gary's friends. Well, actually, if they're carrying a dirt block, I don't think they work for his company. No, he's carrying mud, so he's a friend. All right, so we're gonna jump down here. There should be a cave somewhere around here. Look at the tree of life in the distance. Looks so cool. All right, this is where we're gonna jump down. This is where that feather falling is gonna come in handy. Can I make this? I'm kind of scared to do it. I was just gonna jump down, but I'm scared too. I'm gonna jump down from here though. Boom. Yeah, I feel like I'm still too loud. And I'm gonna wake them up. Okay, let's go this way. There is a lot of cave that I don't think I have explored in this area. We are looking for iron. Look at that, we've already found some. How much iron can we find in 14 minutes? Let's go. Boom, boom. Found some more. Boom. 11. I just love seeing the number go up. Boom, boom. Okay. More, look at that. I think we gotta say this level. I think iron is better, like, up in the top levels. But yeah, I would recommend seeing Hail Mary with your friends. It was super, super fun movie. And it was good. There wasn't any... I'm sorry, bat. I just accidentally hurt the bat. Like, there wasn't any cuss words at all in it. It was a good family movie. It was like Interstellar, but, like, more wholesome. Excuse me, Mr. Zombie. Okay. I need your arrow, Mr. Skeleton. And he just fell. One of you guys, I need your arrow. Ouch. Boom. Now we can have a war. There we go. There we go. More iron? I probably should get a lot of coal, too. That I see. I feel like I'm always running out of it. Boom. I'm trying to think about the next step of the village. I love how it's coming together. I've been scheming off cam, and I have some really cool ideas. Okay, we're about to hit a stack. I would love like 2 or 3 stacks. Come on, let's battle. Let's battle. Charge. With enchants, you are unstoppable. I don't need anything in there. Do we go lower? I think we go lower. Yar. Oh, this is a pit. Definitely a pit of. Dude, skeletons like shoot so fast. Golly, look how fast they're shooting. That's insane. Okay, more iron. Boom. There's like a huge cave somewhere around here. But I don't really know where it is. Till I see it with my own eyes. Probably have to go back up top a little bit. Love all this coal too. More iron. Boom. Alright. We are kind of cooking right now. Kind of cooking. Look at that. Boom. Let's go. Okay. Alright. Ooh, more iron. Okay, let's get out of this pit. Get out of this pit. Oops. There we go. Oh, yeah. Alright, we need to find this other part of the cave. I think if I went this way, it got bigger. I want to say. Lot of zombies. As we're so close to 800 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching, what are you doing? What are you doing? Redstone. Like you did redstone, baby. There's just one. One redstone. Okay. Oh, there's like a bigger part of the cave. I know there was. More redstone. I'll take it. Boom. That should give me a lot of redstone. Redstone with Fortune 3 goes crazy. Goes absolutely crazy. Yeah. So if you're new here, we've been reading through the book of Job, and finally, God's going to be answering Job. Job's been questioning God and asking why he's allowing bad things to happen. And so here is God's response. This is Job 38. The Lord challenges Job. Let's read it. Then the Lord answered Job from the whirlwind. So from like a violent weather, right? Who is this that questions my wisdom with such ignorant words? Brace yourself like a man, because I have some questions for you, and you must answer them. Okay? And when we read this, you're going to think God's being harsh. And I don't know if we should read it that way. So, it says in verse 4, "Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me, if you know so much. Who determined its dimensions and stretched out the surveying line? What supports its foundations? And who laid its cornerstone? As the morning stars sang together, and all the angels shouted for joy." So, basically asking Job, were you there in the beginning? Did you create all this? Do you have the power to do that? Who kept the sea inside its boundaries as it burst from the womb? And as I clothed it with the clouds and wrapped it in thick darkness, for I locked it behind barred gates, limiting its shores. I said, this far and no further will you come. Here your proud waves must stop. Have you ever commanded the morning to appear and caused the dawn to rise in the east? Have you made daylight spread to the ends of the earth, to bring an end to the night's wickedness? As the light approaches, the earth takes shape like clay pressed beneath a seal. It is robed in brilliant colors. The light disturbs the wicked and stops the arm that is raised in violence. Have you explored the new springs from which the seas come? Have you explored their depths? Do you know where the gates of death are located? Have you seen the gates of utter gloom? So again, God is just taking him through all these things that he probably doesn't know about, that God knows about and has control over. Do you realize the extent of the earth? Tell me about it if you know. Where does light come from, and where does darkness go? Can you take each to its home? Do you know how to get there? But of course you know all this. So this might be a little sarcasm here. For you were born before it was all created, and you are so very experienced. Have you visited the storehouse of the snow or seen the storehouses of hail? I have reserved them as weapons for the time of trouble, for the day of battle and war. Where is the path to the source of light? Where is the home of the east wind? Like, where does the wind come from? Who created a channel for the torrents of the rain? And who laid out the path for the lightning? Who makes the rain fall on barren land, in a desert where no one lives? Who sends rain to satisfy the parched ground and make the tender grass spring up? So who makes it rain? Does the rain have a father? Who gives birth to the dew? Who is the mother of the ice? Who gives birth to the frost from the heavens? For the water turns to ice as hard as rock, and the surface of the water freezes. Can you direct the movement of the stars, binding the cluster of the Pleiades? The Pleiades is any luminous non-terrestrial body other than the sun and moon found in the sky. In addition to their literal sense, stars are referred to metaphorically in the Bible, especially in apocalyptic texts. That's what I see when I hover over this. Or loosening the cords of Orion. That's a part of, the stars. Can you direct the constellations through the seasons, or guide the bear with her cubs across the heavens? And so the bear was probably in reference to one of the constellations. Do you know the laws of the universe? Can you use them to regulate the earth? I love that he points out that there's laws to the universe, like gravity. Can you shout to the clouds and make it rain? Can you make lightning appear and it causes it to strike as you direct? Who gives intuition to the heart and instinct to the mind? So now he's taking a different perspective. What about human hearts? Like, can you give wisdom here? Who is wise enough to count all the clouds? Who can tilt the water jars of heaven when the parched ground is dry and the soil has hardened into clods? Can you stalk prey for lioness and satisfy the young lion's appetites as they lie in their dens or crouch in the thicket? Who provides food for the ravens? Matthew chapter 6, y'all. Right, that God provides for the ravens when their young cry out to God and wander about in hunger. Okay, so God is taking Job on this cosmic tour of his power. He's showing him all the things that he controls, that he knows about, to give Job perspective. Remember, Job has been asking, like, God, why are you allowing bad things to happen to me when I am like a decent person? I'm an upright person. I didn't sin and deserve this. And we're getting to understand that God's answer is, I'm in control. Look at what I'm in control of. And it's a hard pill to swallow, because yes, we would love to have a specific reason and to see the outcome, but God doesn't give that. He gives perspective of his glory and his control. So I'm excited to read further on and see what happens to Job. That's Job chapter 38. Let's get back to some Minecraft. Okay. I hear some monsters. Hello, Mr. Enderman. But I don't see anything. Hello, buddy. Oh, you're friendly. I won't hurt you then. He's a friendly spider. A friendly neighborhood spider. Ouch, did you just hurt me? Are you... Yes, he hurts me. That's mean. Okay. I think we may be opening up. Mr. Skeleton? Nah, he can't handle this. It's crazy he hit that, though. He hit his shot. Oh, yeah, we are drowning in iron. That was a good iron. Oh, my goodness, look at all that. That was really good. All right. Get this coal here. Dang. That skeleton was beefy. Beefy. Okay. Mr. Creeper. Oh, man. I don't think there's anything that way. Okay, we found a lot so far, but I'm not satisfied. I need more. More. Lots of coal. All right, we need to build back up. Unless this way is a good way. Oh my goodness, look how deep this goes. Wonder if we can... Oh, and we're just going down. How about that? That was my concern. There's nothing down here. Okay. Gonna build up. Very close to finishing. There we go. There we go. Got it. Oop, more. Hopefully this is riveting content for you guys. I'm excited to finish the Book of Job here soon, y'all. The Book of Job has been fun. I am excited to get to some of the history of ancient Israel, though. About to read about Abraham. Oh my goodness. The end stories of the Book of Genesis are so fun. And I'm excited to read them. I'm excited to read them with y'all. And if you've been keeping up, this may be the first book of the Bible you've ever read, and I am very excited for you. What the world? What is this? How did I... Oh, it must be up here with our spider friend. Excuse me, Mr. Spider. Okay. Like I really thought there was a bigger cave, but I don't know where it was. Let's go up here. Okay. Let's grab that. I think we may leave real quick. Lots of zombies. There was another path down here that I've taken to go down the cave. And for the last 5 minutes, we're going to go this way. We have put a dent in the iron deficiency. I think it's an actual physical thing. How do you get iron deficiency? I don't know. But speaking of asking questions to you guys, if you guys want to be catch of the week, I need you guys to comment. And you can officially be in our world. Best comment gets to be catch of the week. You'll be a fish in our world forever. That's iron, but that's just like, it just looks tough to get to. Oh, there's iron beneath me. I was about to say beneath me. Beneath me? That was weird. Lots of iron this way. Parkour. Boom. Let's go. Okay, let's go across. Okay. Perfect. Let's get this iron. All this iron. Alright, we just hit 3 stacks. I love it. We got bands on bands of iron. I missed one, but I dropped, so. Yeah, he's going to rule the day. He shot at me. Yeah, 360. 360. That was epic, wasn't it? Come on. Tell me that was epic. Ethan, tell me that was epic. Check this out, y'all. I'm a parkour legend. Parkour legend. Tons of iron. Alright, I think if I'm on straight down, I'll die. Or I'll fall. Nope, never mind. Okay, was that it right here? Let me get some blocks for more parkouring. Oh. I think it might be useful to go grab some redstone around here. I think I got a lot of iron. Let me grab some redstone that I see. Any redstone for me? Okay. More redstone here. Perfect, perfect. I guess you need a... You can't do this, can you? You have to use a crafting table. I was going to conserve some space. I got 2 torches. Okay, this is the last bit. That poor bat. It just died before my eyes. Rest in peace, bat. Ooh. Oh, you thought you could sneak up on me. I feel like a little bit of a failure when I let a creeper explode. Like, I just want to kill it. Boom. Boom. We could throw away all this rotten flesh. I like to keep the string, honestly. I would feel bad if a chick came out. Go away, zombie. I see diamonds. 30 seconds. This was a very sorry. Ooh. Morning cough. Morning cough. Golly, look at all these moths. Oh my goodness, look how fast that is. How's he fast? Someone better not be coming up behind me. Ooh. Where did you come from? I need to take out the skeletons. They're my worst enemy. Yeah, they call me Katniss Everdeen. Boom. This is a perfect way to end the episode. Look how much we got. 1, 2, 3, 4 stacks plus some right here. Look at that, y'all. That was good. And then we got 4 diamonds to cap it off with some more up there. I may climb up. Alright guys, that was an iron session. Thanks for listening to this ASMR episode. And I will see y'all on the next side quest. Make sure to subscribe for more content. I'll see you later. Goodbye.